Hi friends, welcome to my channel. So today I would like to start a new topic based on analog electronics subs. So in analog electronics, I have selected a new topic which is very interesting, very confusing topic, that is clippers. Okay, so I have divided this topic into two parts, part 1 and part 2. So this session is based on part 1. So let me first of all tentatively tell me what all the topics I will cover in part 1. So first point, I will be talking about the components. Okay, components that are present in clippers. And second point is definition of clipper. And next thing is classification of clippers, and next one is terminology, and then next one is circuits. So these are the 5 topics I will be covering in part 1. Okay, so coming to the first point, components. Let's discuss one by one in detail. Coming to components, so in clippers, what all the components present are only 2 components. One is diode and another is resistance. Okay. One is diode and another is resistance. These are the 2 basic components that are consisted in clippers. Okay, and coming to the definition of clipper means it is a circuit which shapes the input waveform. It is a circuit which shapes the input waveform. Okay, that is first definition. It is a circuit which shapes the input waveform. And second definition is it is a circuit in which a part of the waveform is removed. Circuit in which a part of the waveform is removed, or a half cycle, a positive half cycle or negative half cycle, whatever. At least a portion of the positive half cycle or entire positive half cycle, or a portion of the negative half cycle or entire negative half cycle is removed. Then those circuits are called as clippers. That means simply in one statement I can say that if a portion of the waveform is removed, then that particular circuit is called as a clipper, and this removing process is called as clipping. This process of removing a particular portion of a waveform, what we call as clipping. So therefore, basing on the first definition, as it shapes one form to another, these clippers are called as wave shaping circuits. Wave shaping circuits. Okay. So as per second definition, clippers are nothing but it is a circuit which shapes the waveform. At the same time, one portion of the waveform is removed. Okay, so portion of the waveform is removed. Portion of the waveform is removed. That portion can be either positive half cycle, complete positive half cycle, or some part of positive half cycle, or completely negative half cycle, or some part of negative half cycle. So therefore, based on the second line, we called as wave slicers. Clippers are also called as wave slicers. Wave shaping circuits, wave slicers. So coming to the classification, let's see what are the different types of clippers present. Classification. So classification, first of all, basically clippers are divided into 2 basic types. One is a series clipper, okay, and next one is the shunt clipper. Series clipper and the shunt clipper. Series clipper is again divided into 2 types. One is biased and another is unbiased. Biased and unbiased. Similarly, shunt clipper also divided into 2 same classification, biased and unbiased. Okay. So further, this biased and unbiased are divided into positive and negative clippers. Positive, negative. This is also positive and positive. This is also positive and okay. So let's define each and every classification briefly. So series clipper means if the diode is connected in series with the output, then the clippers are called as series clippers. So shunt clipper means, what is the other name of shunt? Parallel. So similarly, you can define in a similar manner. When the diodes are connected in parallel to the output, then those clippers are called as what? Shunt clipper. Okay. The other name of shunt clipper is parallel clipper. Coming to biased. What are biased clippers? So biased clipper means if the external DC battery is present in the circuit, then those clippers are called as biased series clippers. Okay. If there is external battery in the circuit, then those circuits are called as biased clippers. Okay. So there can be biased series clipper, at the same time biased shunt clipper also. So if biased means external battery is present in the circuit, what about unbiased? Unbiased means there is no external battery present in the circuit. When there is no external battery present in the circuit, then we call those clippers as unbiased series clippers or unbiased shunt clippers. Finally, positive negative means, positive clipper means if a positive portion of the waveform is removed, complete positive half cycle or at least some portion of positive waveform is removed, then that particular clipper is called as positive clipper. So similarly, if I want to define negative clipper, if some portion of negative waveform is removed, negative half cycle is removed, or complete negative half cycle is removed, then those clippers are called as negative clippers. Okay, like that totally we are having what? 8 classifications under clippers. So positive biased series clipper, positive biased, negative biased series clipper, and positive unbiased series clipper, negative unbiased series clipper, positive biased shunt clipper, negative biased shunt clipper. Finally, positive unbiased shunt clipper and negative unbiased shunt clipper. Total 8 classifications will be coming under common heading clippers. Okay. Now let's discuss about the circuits of each and every type. Okay. So first let's discuss about series unbiased clipper. Series unbiased clipper. So first of all, look at the diagram. There is a diode, there is a resistance. So here I am connecting the input voltage sinusoidal. What is the symbol of this? Sinusoidal voltage. So V in is our alternating signal or sinusoidal voltage. So here positive and negative. Here I am collecting what? V out, output voltage measuring across load resistance RL. So this is P terminal, this is N terminal of diode D. So let us make ground connection here. This is the symbol of ground. Okay. So let me draw the waveform. This is called as a series unbiased clipper. So as per the definition, what I said, series clipper means what? Diode is connected in series with the output. Diode is connected in series with the output, then it is called as what? Series clipper. What about unbiased? There is no DC battery in the circuit. Therefore, it is called as a series unbiased clipper from the definition. Okay, so first of all, let me draw V in and then I will analyze the circuit and draw the corresponding V out waveform. Okay, let me change the sketch. Whenever we are drawing the waveform, first of all we have to draw the maximum line and minimum line. This is how we have to draw the waveform. So this is called as V max or Vm minus Vm. So the wave must fluctuate between Vm and minus Vm. This is the origin line. Okay, usually x-axis we have to take time period in seconds, and y-axis is what? Input voltage V in. So Our sinusoidal means what? Always it passes through origin. Like this. For our convenience, I have assumed only one full cycle, one positive half cycle and one negative half cycle together comprises what? One full cycle. So full cycle means positive cycle means all these are what? Positive values, and all these are what? Negative values. Okay, fine. Let's draw the corresponding output voltage. Okay, this is the zero line. So this is V out. I am drawing the corresponding output waveform. So if you want to draw the output waveform, first of all we have to take the projections from the input signal. I am drawing the projections in the red sketch. What is the purpose of drawing the projections? Means we have to assume the same scale. In order to maintain the same scale, I have to draw the projections. Now let's see what happens for the positive half cycle and negative half cycle. So positive half cycle in the sense all are positive values. So positive values means what? Diode undergoes forward bias. So let me quickly say, for an ideal diode, remember this point, it's an important point. So for ideal diode, in forward bias, it acts as diode acts as what? Simply closed switch, which is closed. That means what? Short circuit. Closed in the sense what? Short circuit. SC means what? Short circuit. So here current is flowing, I is existing. Current exists. What about reverse bias? Reverse bias means diode becomes what? Simply open circuit. That means diode simply acts as an open switch. Then what? I equal to 0. That means what? Open circuit means OC. Okay. So forward bias definition is, let's come to the fundamental. Forward bias means if the positive terminal of the power supply is connected to the positive terminal of the diode. So here positive terminal of the diode is called as P. P is called as positive terminal of the diode, and N is called as the negative terminal of the diode. So this is an alternating signal, not DC. In Vin is called as what? Alternating signal, sinusoidal. So for the first positive half cycle, the polarities will be plus and minus. For the first positive half cycle, polarities we have to assume as plus and minus. So plus is connected to P. So according to the definition of forward bias, it undergoes what? Forward bias. Okay, diode undergoes forward bias because P is connected to positive. If N is connected to positive, then it undergoes what? Reverse bias. So as if diode undergoes forward bias, it should act as short circuit. So I can replace this diode. With a short circuit. So this black indicates what? Short circuit. So due to this Vin, I will be having some current I. Okay, due to this current I will be having some drop across RL. So that drop is nothing but what? Voltage drop, V out. So for positive half cycle, I will get the output. So for positive half cycle, I got the output. Let's see what happens for the negative half cycle. Let me redraw the diode once again. According to the previous circuit, let me redraw the diode. Okay, this is P, this is N. Now see, for negative half cycle, all are negative values only. So negative values means I have to take polarities as minus and plus, So here minus is connected to P terminal of the diode. Then what happens? Diode undergoes which bias? Reverse bias. Reverse bias means what? Open circuit. Open circuit means current equal to 0. So in this case, what happens? Simply diode is removed. Just it acts as a open circuit. Open circuit means what? Current equal to 0 because there is no connection. If there is no connection, there is no current flow. So if there is no current flow here in the circuit, there is no output. You will not get any drop across RL. If there is no drop across RL, there is no output. Simply output is how much? Negative half cycle output is 0. Okay. So if you consider the next positive half cycle, again for this particular positive cycles, again the output will be 1, just like in the first case. Okay, so only for the positive half cycles only, diode will be in on position. So when the diode is in on position, the current flows in the circuit, so there will be output only at the positive half cycle. In and there is no output at the negative half cycle. So this is about series unbiased flipper. Series unbiased. Now let's talk about shunt unbiased flipper. Next topic is shunt unbiased flipper. Okay, I will not erase the input waveform because whatever may be the circuit, the input signal is always sinusoidal only. Okay, let me compare the same input signal. Now see, let's draw the shunt. Shunt means the other name of shunt is what? Parallel. Shunt unbiased. So first of all, I am talking about circuits which does not contain DC battery. Circuits which does not contain DC battery. Shunt means what? Diode is connected in parallel with the output. Unbiased means what? In the circuit there is no DC battery. So let me draw the circuit. I will be having some source resistance. Okay, and this is the diode. This is P, this is N, and this is the load resistance RL. So here I am connecting the sinusoidal signal, and here I will be getting the output. So I will be taking the output across RL, V out. So this is again V in. So let's see what happens. So let me again redraw the corresponding output signal for unbiased shunt flipper. So let me analyze for positive half cycle and negative half cycle what we have done in the previous case. So here in this case for positive half cycle what happens? So we have to consider what? For positive half cycle the polarities must be what? Positive and negative. Positive and negative. So positive is connected to what? P. So positive connected to P means which bias? Forward bias. Forward bias means what I said in the previous case, short circuit or open circuit? Definitely short circuit. So positive of the diode is connected to P means forward bias. Forward bias means simply short circuit. Short circuit means if you consider this node, let us say node 1, if you consider this node, node 2, the potential at node 1 is equals to potential at node 2 because both are at in the same line. So therefore there will be no difference. Voltage means what? Potential difference only. So whenever there is a short circuit, the voltage will be equal to what? 0. Remember this point. When there are two parallel lines, if you connect these two lines again with another wire, there is no voltage drop across this wire. Okay, because this will be in series. Okay, so we cannot get any voltage drop. So voltage equals to 0. So, and one more important note point is in parallel connection always the voltage will be equal. In series connection always the current will be equal, and in parallel connection always the voltage will be equal. So in this case, the V equal to 0 here, definitely V out will also be equals to 0 volts. Definitely V out will also be equals to what? 0 volts. So there is no output in positive half cycle. So let me extend the projections once again. Projections I am indicating with the red sketch. So what is the need of projection? Just to maintain the same scale. So for positive half cycle, no output. So no output in the sense simply 0. It's 0 line, right? Always time is in the x-axis, so time in seconds. So this is nothing but VO, volts. V in units, volts. Always you have to write the SI units in brackets. Okay, this is VM, maximum position. So here for positive half cycle you are not getting the output, so 0. Let's see what happens for negative half cycle. So negative half cycle, again we have to change the polarities, minus and plus. So minus and plus means what happens? Let me redraw the diode once again. So this is how I have taken the diode previous case. Okay. So negative connected to P and positive connected to what? Yeah. So negative half cycle, negative connected to P means what? Simply reverse bias. Reverse bias means simply open circuit. So in the previous case it is short circuit, and now it is open circuit. So open circuit means simply I have to remove the diode. Simply removing the diode means what? Due to V in, there will be current flow, but as there is no connection here, okay, there is no connection here, right? So the current flow will be like this. So drop will be across load resistance RL. So for negative half cycle only I am getting the output. positive half cycle only I am getting the output across RL, that is Vout. So for negative half cycle I am getting the output and no output again for the positive half cycle. Okay, so this is the output for shunt unbiased clipper. This is the output for shunt unbiased clipper. Okay, fine. So this is about part 1. Okay, so in part 2 we will discuss about series biased clipper and shunt biased clipper. Okay, so thank you one and all for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for more interesting updates. Okay, thank you for watching my video.